Hopefully this... Oh god, thank god. I was so worried it was gonna like show up weird and I was like, please, 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 I have struggled enough. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good. Let me add... I don't... The music's a little weird, but you know what? I'm just gonna be happy that the game re-downloaded without incident. So I think I'm in Sadafa's story, and if we're not, well, we'll just scream. It's fine.
Which brings our little road trip to an end. Kinda brings a tear to your eye.
Yeah. Real sad.
You're not even pretending to be sad.
Yeah, I think we're good. Question mark. If the first scarecrow is a Sadafa scarecrow, then we will know we have won. But if we come up here and it's time to make our wish, then I've gone too far. We have lost the plot.
Wow, these ears are so loud.
Your ears are clouds?
Never mind.
Okay, yeah. Good. I think.
This is our first scarecrow. Time to go to work.
Sadafa, is that you?
Restore the past recorded inside.
Sadafa!
And you'll get your fragment.
Sadafa!
The scarecrow looks familiar.
Enter story. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, Sadafa's getting a buff, so it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be Sadafa, please. Please! Brady, please. With a cherry. One son, a princess's melancholy.
Tonight I weave for you the tale of a kingdom wreathed by sea and sand. The heroine of our story is a charming princess who seeks true love for herself. Ruling over both sea and desert, this kingdom thrives in trade. And its queen has issued a notice. My beautiful princess no longer smiles. Any man who returns her joy may have her. The men in the courtyard queue in place, waiting to claim the princess for themselves.
I wonder if any of you lot can make my daughter smile.
The first hopeful begins to speak.
The princess is more beautiful than any diamond.
But his words do not reach her. She does not smile.
I shall procure for the princess a throne of gold.
The men's words are hollow things. They tell the princess they see her only for her station. But that error is not theirs alone. Indeed, all who live in the kingdom are blind. They cannot see the princess for who she truly is.
You've bored us to tears. Away with all of you.
With her face a stone, the men surrender and return to their homes. No one understands me, she sighs.
It looks like one yet remains.
But then, a lone boy dressed as a sailor appears before her, one barely on the cusp of manhood. He makes no mark on her, for today she has seen more strange men than there are stars in the sky.
Go on then, make my daughter smile.
The boy begins to spin a tale of wild adventure. He speaks of a djinn he met on a journey. He speaks of desert islands filled with wonders, of seas so vast their edges have never been found. The princess is enraptured by his tale. She stares at him from behind her veil, saying not a word. On the queen's signal, the boy is escorted away.
I shall return again and again until I make you smile. This is such a sweet story. I'm glad you stuck around, Henry. I was like, oh.
His voice grows distant, and silence soon returns to the palace. As the princess ponders this development, another uninvited guest comes to see her.
That's not a guest, that's a snake. Okay then, it's fine. So, what I've learned is to just hit retry 8 billion times if it says that an error has occurred, and eventually it will download what I need it to download. If I have to brute force this entire fucking thing, I will. Like, I'm working, so I don't mind sitting here and vibing. I'll do it.
Deep breaths. We're fine.
God, the music's so good.
Hope you don't regret this.
Regret these nuts.
I guess we've got no choice.
It's taking longer for my units to kill shit. People in the world, I might actually have to pay attention. There might actually be a game to play, guys. That's crazy.
The dark of night falls over the palace as the princess rushes through its halls. The fantastical palace in which she lives is in truth a prison that has stolen her freedoms. The words she uses, the way she acts, even the order in which she eats her food. Every aspect of her life had been decided from the day of her birth.
You mustn't run, my lady.
No one has ever seen the true me. None of the men, and not even that boy. Day after day, she plays the role of a demure princess.
She plays the role of a demure princess. Oh no.
Unable to bear this curse, she eventually lost the will to smile. Her bedroom is adorned with the most elegant and fanciful decorations. It is one of the few places she can find peace.
Welcome back. You came in just in time for us to start the princess's story. Or Sarafa, basically. Let me help you get changed.
At a signal from her lady-in-waiting, the princess changes her clothes. The moon once again emerges from behind the clouds.
I do say I recognize that outfit.
She stares at herself in the mirror, dressed now in the guise of a fortune teller. It is a persona she assumes only when the sun takes its leave from the sky.
Please return before the moon fully rises into the sky.
She orders her lady-in-waiting to keep watch, then slips from the palace without a sound. She will be greeted by the bustle of a city bathed in danger and vice. And it is there that she will slip the pent-up frustrations of her carefully orchestrated life.
Well, the fortune teller is our dear princess. Oh no. So it's really funny. I thought that the fortune teller was gonna end up being the slave girl. But the game was like, nope, princess.
Huh?
Oh, good job there, kiddo.
I knew this scarecrow looked familiar. It's the princess from the last past I visited. Say, what were you doing on your phone?
Just playing one of those mobile games.
You play while I work. Cool.
It's like, this is fine. God.
Run if you can.
Here I go.
Feeks? It is Feeks! So, Rain, how much have you seen from The Fortune Teller and the Thief? Because, like, these two stories actually
Good to
are
go.
a bit... I don't want to say wild, but...
I guess we've got no choice.
None. Okay. So, the first story was about the thief named Udil. He killed a soldier, or not a soldier, like killed him, but he basically took the persona of a sailor in order to try and marry a princess because he wanted, like, the riches. Basically, he wanted to live a life of luxury. Who doesn't, right? So, he goes to the princess, and basically anyone who can make her smile will get her hand in marriage, more or less. So he starts to tell a bunch of stories, like, basically like Scheherazad's 1001 Nights. He comes every day to tell her a story. And And one day, he actually does fall in love with the princess. Like, he just genuinely wants to see this girl smile. And wants to make her happy. It's not about, you know, marrying her for the riches or whatever anymore. So he meets a fortune teller on the street who basically says that if he keeps looking for the princess, he's gonna die.
There's not much room to walk here.
Ooh, he brushes it off, and continues to try to woo the princess. Oh, shit's happening.
Was that an earthquake?
I guess I'll just let the game go, and then whenever I get to the next battle, I will
Try not to look
explain.
down, all right?
Please don't say things that'll make me want to look.
Rip. Okay. When I'm in battle, I'll continue the story, I guess. I don't want to interrupt too badly. There should be another barricade or two, I think. Okay. So, fortune teller says he keeps going after the princess, he's going to die. He laughs, says that's fucking stupid, and that he's, like, going to do it anyway. So, one day, the princess comes up to him and asks him to take her away from the palace. He agrees, and he comes in the middle of the night and tries to steal the princess away. But then the fortune teller from earlier shows up with a bunch of guards saying to kill him. He manages to get away with the fortune teller and thinking she's a fucking traitor. They fight each other on a boat and they kill each other, and that's how the story ends. The end.
Here I go.
And then with the fortune teller, or the second story is about the princess, who we have just found out is a princess by day, a fortune teller by night. Like, she basically takes on the guise of a fortune teller at night. And that's basically where we're at with Sarafa's story. She's the princess and the fortune teller. Both.
I guess we've got no choice.
Don't make Yoko put you in another load screen. That was awful. I hated all of that. It's fine. I've learned that we just have to keep trying if it does that, and eventually it'll let us keep going. Is she any good at telling fortunes? I know the answer to that, but the game hasn't said, so I'll let you see for yourself. Oh, my fucking hands. My hands are so cold.
The princess in that past we just saw had such a fancy room. Canopy bed, too. I've always wanted to sleep in one of those.
You ever wish you could be a princess, Hina?
Oh, you know, maybe a little. Although, I'd be happy to just have a normal life with my family.
Happiness comes in many forms, and that sounds like one of them to me.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Oh! Use the key. Come back.
I have to follow him. The floor is...
No following, bro. Onisan needs to go through his own hell. It's fine.
Ow. Where am I? Okay, so the floor gave way, and then... Wait. Where's Papa?
He's dead. No, just playing. You know.
Guess I have to keep going.
I can't believe Papa's gone, chat.
Huh? Who's calling me?
Ina? You okay, girl? You hurt?
Yeah. Not sure how, but I'm fine.
Phew, that's a load off old Papa's mind. Well, don't worry. I'll guide you over the phone until we meet up.
All right.
Scarecrow.
I'm at the second scarecrow.
Great. Then go to work. You're fine on your own, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
She's fine on her own. Enter story, sure. One son, resonant sentiments.
Every night, the princess slips out of the palace for her own amusement. She sits in a dim and dingy alleyway, one that lies forgotten by the people of the city. This small tent is the princess's second home. It is a place where she tells fortunes, one of her own creation. Yet her divinations often ring true, and rumors claim her words can change fate itself.
Would you please tell our fortunes?
She waves her hands over a crystal ball for her first couple of the night. Even as a child, the princess possessed a gift for fortunes. She sees the couple's fate in the crystal ball and prepares to speak it aloud. The light within the ball grows faint and vanishes.
Tear the couple apart! Make a sarcastic remark! I'm fucking...
With an exaggerated inflection, she speaks. Your man is unfaithful. He spends his free nights prowling the city for new partners.
What the? You lie! So this is our fate, isn't it?
Betrayed, the woman rushes away in tears. The princess's divinations often tear seemingly happy couples apart. Whenever this occurs, she feels her melancholy ease.
I love it when I can tell bad fortunes. Would you mind telling us our fortunes?
When she assumes the guise of the fortune teller, none realize she is the princess. This only confirms her suspicion that no one sees her for who she truly is. Not a soul within the palace.
Not one with that. But like, you're wearing a veil, girl. You're wearing a veil and a... I'm sorry, what are they supposed to do? Just know you off your eyes?
Another vision flickers to life in her crystal. She sees strangers peering into her world. The princess quickly recovers from the unexpected occurrence and informs the couple of the result.
You are talking nonsense. You expecting me to leave that hogwash?
It is a dangerous game to toy with the heart of another.
It's a good thing the princess is packing. Shit. Clearly she ain't seen Batman.
Deep breaths. We're fine.
Oh, you know what it is? It's that I don't have this fast forwarded. I thought it was going slow.
Hope you don't regret this.
There we go. Now everything is dying. I was wondering why this was taking so long.
I guess we've got no choice.
There we go, chat. Nice and quick.
But be it as fortune teller or princess, the woman knows salvation will never come for her. Alas, her life proceeds on a path that is set by another. As the princess sits deep in thought, a familiar boy passes before her tent.
You there, allow me to tell you your fortune.
It is the sailor, the selfsame one who came to the palace spinning tales of adventure. Perhaps he sees the real me. She decides to test his motives. She forecasts his grim end with these words: "Death awaits if you continue to see the princess." But then...
The future is something I take for myself.
the boy bursts into loud, innocent laughter. She watches him as he vanishes into the thick of the crowd. I wonder if he will come to the palace tomorrow, she thinks to herself.
Come, my lady, it's time we return.
And as she slowly makes her way home, she finds her steps to be lighter than usual.
Well, alrighty then.
That should do it.
Seems like you finished the job. Now keep on going.
Off we go! I wonder how their tale will end, I say sarcastically. Sadafa's really pretty. It's too bad she is a raging bitch. The duality.
Run if you can.
Some would say this rose has thorns. Others would say she's just an ass.
I guess we've got no choice.
Music. Music's so good. Music's so good. I'm thirsty. I still have my tea here, but I should probably drink water.
By the way, how did you even know my contact info?
Oh, you know, I sorta...
Okay. Sure.
I may or may not have gone through your phone, you know.
See there? Take that road, then turn that away.
You could be a little more specific.
There we go. Oh, it's a burb. Hina likes birds, chat.
Run if you can.
There we go.
I guess we've got no choice. Here I go.
There we go. Da, 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 da. But yeah, so I guess the people in the world is when they cut funding, which is fine. Well, cut funding for the English voice actor. Huh. Which, that's fine, I guess.
Bird statue?
Give it a tap. See what's what.
We're dead. I can't believe we died.
I think it warped me.
Well, don't that beat all? I can't see your coordinates on the map anymore.
What?
Oh, never mind me. Just keep on trucking.
It's okay, Hina. What's the worst that could happen?
The flowers are glowing.
I'll just cry, it's fine.
It's really pretty here, but also kinda lonely.
It's Kaina's house! Kaina!
Is this my brother's notebook? It's the one he used in elementary school. He was always writing stuff down, like ideas for pranks. Oh wow, this is Dad's mug. My brother and I saved up to buy this for him.
Take a gun you.
I wonder if someone used to live here.
This was a cheap pull at the heartstrings, Yoko Taro. Can't believe she's getting evicted again.
So beautiful. What kind of flowers are these?
Lunar tears. They're lunar tears.
What's my hair clip doing here? My brother laughed and told me it looked terrible, so I never wore it.
It's fine. Bye, Kaina's house. Take care, Kaina's house.
There's a door over there.
I'll see you again.
Maybe you can get out of there. Let me take a look.
Huh? This door won't open.
Well, that's strange. The only way forward. Well, this ain't good. Reception cutting out.
Hello? You there?
Oh, just stay there, Hina.
Oh no. What should I do?
We go to sleep.
Hope nobody minds if I rest here for a bit.
Kinda at your
Guess I'll have
bed.
a seat.
A little.
Been a while since things have been this quiet for me. It's so quiet. You okay, Hina? I hear someone calling me and open my eyes. Guess I fell asleep at some point. I rub my eyes and look around. I'm at my grandparents' house, the place I spent all my summer vacations. The living room had a beautiful view of the garden, as well as a grand piano. I used to love playing it. Whenever I'd finish a piece, the whole family would compliment me. They said my playing was incredible. Those moments were the only time I could make my family smile. The only time I could truly bring them together. Though I was young, I felt proud to have such a power. It's now a memory I keep locked deep inside my heart. Later, much later, my family changed. Mom got reckless with her spending. When her debts finally came to light, Dad started to crack under the pressure. Dad used to be so serene, but now he yelled all the time. And Mom started to get new bruises. I couldn't accept how things had changed, so I just ignored it. But I kept a smile on my face even as I was unable to stop my family from falling apart. My days were a long, dark tunnel with no end, and all I could do was keep walking forward. And though I prayed for help, I knew my pleas would go unanswered.
These poor kids. See, what Dad should have done was just get a separate
Hina?
bank account.
Wake up, Hina.
Guess I fell asleep.
Look who's finally up.
Papa? How did you...
My love for you led me straight here. Might have bruised myself breaking through some walls, though. Also, it's my job to get you home. Okay, kiddo?
Thanks.
Looky there. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a key?
Key of recollection.
You think it'll open the door in the back?
Yeah. But yeah, like, I get that the mom was probably, like, not gonna take it lying down, but if she started frivolously spending because she was dying soon, he should have just very quietly made a separate bank account, pulled, like, everything, like, quietly pulled as much as he could and put it there and just have it in an account that she doesn't have access to. That probably would have been the smart thing to do rather than cracking under any pressure and, like, going nuts. But that's the issue, is we don't actually know how things were. She could have been
Great.
guilting him.
Now we can blow
So,
this popsicle stand.
like, she could have been guilting him because she was dying.
Were
It's
you
just
sad
like,
without old Papa around?
No, I wouldn't say that.
you're getting an allowance. It's not up for discussion. Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do. It's just, if they had a joint bank account and that's why all of their funds were draining, just quietly open up another account and take, just move the money. Then boom. Especially if it's his money to begin with. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't know how things were going, but oof. And there he goes. There goes the bird. To be fair, for all I know, Japan might have laws against that. Like, maybe there's, like, marriage laws that say, like, any money that you get has to be in, like, any account you have is automatically a joint account. I don't know how it goes in Japan, but oof.
Oh, we're finally at the third scarecrow.
This is only the third? No wonder the game froze. Enter story? Yes, I think I will. The wounded pair.
The light of the sun gently illuminates the princess as it awakens from slumber. Though she warned the sailor boy of his fate, continues to come see her. She knows he will be back again today.
That boy is first in line today. Shall we send him away? I will meet with him.
Day after day, he flashes a daring grin as he fabricates tales of adventure. He wants so badly to see her smile. And at some point, she finds herself taken with him. The boy appeared before her like a bird that rules over the free skies. Perhaps she can flee her kingdom prison with him, and only him.
They're extremely traditional and all about the collective, so it's very possible everything comes out of a family account. I mean, you could just easily look up how things work, but I would not be surprised if there were laws in place that if you are married, you share everything.
She arrives in the palace courtyard. The sailor boy greets her with a confident grin.
Go on then, make my daughter smile.
She stares at him from behind her veil. She can feel him looking at her. Not her riches, not her status. Her. Yet though she so desperately wants to believe his heart to be true, she cannot shake her doubts.
A magnificent tale, wouldn't you say?
After a moment of thought, she decides to test him.
This is not... This is not how you get yourself a man, Sadafa.
She walks toward him.
Take me from this place.
In a faint voice, no louder than a whisper, she graces him with a plea.
Tonight, I swear it.
Elated, he leaves the palace, thinking to have finally obtained the princess's heart for himself. But she knows the truth. When they next meet, it will be clear if he truly sees her or not. Alas, there is a demon whose sharp eyes see through the princess's intentions.
Can I, like, just talk about the fact that she could have ran away? I feel like him being willing to leave the palace riches behind to run away with her should have been all the tests that he needed. You know what I mean?
Deep breaths. We're fine.
Like, I don't think it had to be that deep, girl. No, Mist, I already know all of that. I'm kind of a really hardcore weeb. Like, it's just that I don't know if legally if she would just automatically have access to his accounts. Like, that was literally my thing, is there could possibly be a thing like that, but it's like one of those things where I just don't know that specifically. Because I don't know the laws on, like, marriage and finances specifically. It's just like one of those things where it's like that specific bit of information is not something that I know. Oh, ma'am.
The princess and fortune teller stand together in her room. The princess has come up with a plan to test the sailor boy.
I am to pretend to be you?
Will he see the rich clothes of her lady-in-waiting and assume she is his prize?
I believe the boy will see through the disguise.
In her guise as fortune teller, she can only pray he makes the right decision.
This was mean, because he even says it's too dark to see her face.
At last, the sailor comes to the princess's room. As the scene unfolds, her heart sinks in her chest. does not recognize the lady-in-waiting in disguise and quickly spirits her away. The sailor boy is just another grain of sand in an uncaring desert. And short-lived as it was, the princess curses herself for permitting her heart to feel joy.
Ma'am, it's dark as hell. It's too dark to see anything. Like, he literally says it's too dark to see her face, but he thinks that she smiled. Like, it's literally too dark for him to tell. She could have had the man, like a man who liked her. And instead we have to deal with this. It's fine. I'm not frustrated.
The one person she most wanted to see her wasn't even looking at her.
Oh my god. If
But
her
you would
standards
notice
are
if someone else showed up in my outfit, wouldn't you?
I don't know.
What? Google says the traditional setup in Japan is the man is the breadwinner, but the wife manages the finances as part of the household. So the husband would give the paychecks to the wife, who would budget for the household and give him an allowance. If they had that set up, then she could have gotten their finances good and fucked before he found out. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so the finance situation is all the mom's fucking fault. If they have a traditional setup. Then I stand by what I said. None of these people, all these parents are awful. The only victims here are the kids. Separating finances wouldn't do much if they are already deep in debt. Oof. I've got something for a pillow. Especially if she gets defensive and she's like, I have a heart condition and I don't know how long I have left to live. Like, just, why can't you let me be? Like, you can see how it would unfold at that point. It's like, yeah, the dad shouldn't have been, like, physically abusive.
Let's press on through.
But the mom shouldn't have made her children destitute. What? Like, I think that the kids should have gone with grandma and grandpa. These parents don't need these kids. These parents don't deserve these kids. Holy shit. Don't be your wife killer.
Hope you don't regret this.
I was like, they both suck. I feel like the wife sucks more in the, like, fucking up of like, their nuclear family. I feel like the dad fucked up afterwards by not, you know, having... You got grandparents? Have grandma and grandpa raise the kids. Why are they not only separated, but you're both in a shitty situation? The mom's heart condition gets bad, so she's stuck in the hospital, and, like, he's too broke to, like, provide for his family. It's like, these kids just needed to not. Yeah. Like, the only thing that makes me sympathetic to the wife is that she was terminally ill. And because she was terminally ill, that's probably why she was spending. Like, that's just conjecture. But I think they do set it up that she only got super frivolous with her spending when she realized she was terminally ill. And so she just kind of got a fuck it attitude. Murderous to the point. I was going to say, to be fair, then he would be behind bars and maybe they would have gone to, like, a better situation, to be fair. That being said, I think that the dad was kind of fucked no matter what he did. Like, and I think that that's supposed to be reflective if both of the parents were fucked no matter what they did. I think that's what Yoko Taro's trying to convey here, is it's just a shitty situation. But at the end of the day, the biggest victim are these kids. How do I help these kids?
Huh. I feel like there are way more buildings there now.
And you'd be right. It's proof we're getting closer to your world.
Well, ain't that just a kick in the teeth?
Are you imitating your old man, kiddo?
I don't know. Am I?
She's starting to grow fond. It also, like, reflects in the kids. Because if you look, Hina's whole entire thing is she tries to pretend nothing is wrong. And she's smiling constantly, and she's trying to have a normal life where she's balancing, you know, having friends and having jobs and, like, you know, making her dad seem like, oh, you know, life's fine. Because their life isn't fine. Like, they're literally living a shithole. Meanwhile, Yuzuki's whole thing is he's in a situation where he can live in his means. He has a nice house. He has good grades. He can literally do anything that he wants. And yet, he is taking on part-time jobs so that way he can gain more money because he wants to go to a prestigious medical school so that way he can save his mom. Because he wants to save his mom. He is extremely dependent on his mother. And it even goes so far as to, whenever her heart condition gets really, really bad, he's willing to kill himself so that way his heart can go to her. You know what I mean? And so I think that it definitely shows, like, kind of sort of how their situations have, like, molded these kids into just really tragic characters. Because Hina is willing to hide her hurts and pretend to be happy all the time for her dad. Was it confirmed the brother was a match for the mom? I think he just hoped that they would be a match, but I feel like if they're mother and daughter, they share half a DNA set, so there's maybe a chance, question mark. But I think it was just, she might be a match, but if I don't die, then she definitely dies, I think was his, like, mental thing. You know what I mean? I think that the fact that he was so dependent on just his mother specifically, especially because he says, oh, my mom always was on my side, like, you know, she always did it on me. Like, whenever me and my sister fought, it was like, he was never at fault. And so this has turned into an unhealthy thing where he sees his mother as somebody who can do no wrong type of deal because of how she raised him, more or less. But that in turn has made him super dependent on his mom. He doesn't have any friends. He doesn't have a normal life. Everything is just his mom. Like, his mom is his entire world. And even if she's not around a lot, I feel like it's definitely his upbringing and how things turned out whenever he ends up in her care that's made him like that.
This is the fourth
I think that's
scarecrow.
kind of sad.
And the last. Let's see what happens to the thief and the princess.
Yeet.
The lonely wind dances through the nighttime city. In fortune teller's garb, the princess follows the sailor boy and her lady-in-waiting, who is still disguised as herself.
The thief escaped to the bay. Find him and kill him.
She orders her guards to kill the sailor. For what meaning has his life if he does not see her for who she truly is?
The thing about Sarafa is that, like, I feel like a lot of people want to get into relationships for superficial reasons. There's literally no way, unless you have a history with somebody, that you don't want to be in a relationship with them for superficial reasons. Like, if you fall hard for someone you've never fucking talked to, it's gotta be because of something. Either something you heard from someone else, the way they look, you know, their financial status, like hobbies, the things that they do, their profession, their career. These are all superficial things that aren't necessarily indicative of who a person is. And so I feel like with Sarafa, it's like, bitch, so what? So what if, you know, he sees you just as a princess right now? It's like, so what if, you know, it's dark and he didn't see behind the fucking veil you wear and didn't realize, oh, this isn't the girl. He is willing to give up riches and a kingdom to steal your ass away and give you exactly what you want. And I feel like, especially since you don't know him either, that should be enough. But it's not, and here we are.
She thinks back on the day they first met.
Madam.
He spun a magical tale of traveling the world.
And you could have traveled the world with him. But you're playing games. He only likes you because I'm hot. Okay, and are you not?
From the day of her birth, the princess has been bound to the stone that is her kingdom. But the boy came to speak with her countless times, eventually setting her heart aflame. She had so desperately wished to fly to freedom with him. But now her heart lays in ashes. She has been betrayed, undone.
Betrayed by what? You're the one who dressed up your lady-in-waiting in your veil and shit and expected him to recognize you in the dead of night with no lamps on.
It has been a long time since she smelled the salt of the sea. The beach is unnaturally quiet, the sand darkened with blood. What awaits the princess is a truth she can scarcely believe. The sailor boy is protecting her disguised lady-in-waiting. The boy risks his life to protect a false princess, yet the true one sees it as a fruitless act.
I won't let anyone have the princess's smile.
I am the princess. But her silent scream echoes only in her mind.
You did nothing but deceive him. I'll just scream. It's fine.
Let's press on through.
Nice try.
Having both Sarafa and Udil in the party is funny as fuck.
I guess we've got no choice.
Actually, though.
As the battle in the bay continues, dawn encroaches on the territory of night. When sun and moon meet in the sky, they point their blades at one another.
I will take your head. That shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the situation. He can't know you because, oof.
I'll not let you have the princess.
You know nothing of the princess. You do not see her true self.
Nonsense. I'm the only one who can make her smile.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Don't stand in the way of our freedom.
Why? I wanted you to look at me and only me. Yet my wish never came true. Why?
Because you decided to test his ass. Damn, little buddy's kicking my ass. There we go. Yeah, like, it's like, this is fine.
At the end of the battle, the sailor boy falls unconscious, steadfast in his decision to stay with the princess to the bitter end. Though the princess finds her will to live fading, one last idea comes to her. She will set to sea with the boy, and they will slip the mortal coil as one.
Ma'am, this is just crazy talk. Yeah, she could have just swapped clothes with the lady in waiting, and she gets to be happy. Princess. I'm not a princess anymore.
The sea glimmers in the morning light, a silent watcher as sailor and princess cross its waters. Here, the kingdom cannot reach them. Here, a girl is not bound to her royal status.
Everything happened just as your fortune predicted. You're...
As the sailor awakens, his expression twists into one of hatred. No one had ever seen the princess for who she truly is. She has been destined to forever be a symbol.
She did this
Yet
to herself.
before her stands a mere boy who only wanted the princess's smile for himself. We, tangled in an ironic embrace, we sink into the sunless depths.
I stare at her with pure hate as the moonlight washes over us.
I smile then, for he is finally looking at me, and only me.
Their brief meeting ultimately brought them here.
My wish is granted at long last, and I take it with me. Into the depths of the cold, cold sea.
Man, this isn't any fun, Yoko Taro. What the shit? Yoko Taro, I'm just here to vibe. You know. Mm.
And that takes care of that. Boy, you're really running out of time here. When
And
the
what?
4 suns... No, the 4 keys come together. Hina. Oh, what should I do? Oops, time to focus.
He was sitting here like, well, that sucked. I hated all of that.
Both of their wishes came true in the end. But in such a sad way.
She did smile in the end.
Nice job, kiddo. Oh, you worked real hard.
Well, you know.
This is the last soul fragment.
All the pieces are in place for you to fix the broken sun. Now let's get going.
The
Alright.
sun is powerful enough to grant wishes. That's what you said, right?
Yep, sure is.
Yeah, I can't look at Sadafa's thing. This is fine.
Guess we keep going this way.
Say, kiddo, if someone else had to get hurt in the process of achieving your goal, would you still do it?
That came out of nowhere. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not even sure there's a right answer to that.
Depends on who would be my answer. Like, are we talking like a psychopath? Like are we talking about like somebody who's like in jail? Or are we talking about like, I don't know, a kid who just beat cancer and like reads to other sick kids or some shit? Like, who would get hurt?
Next, we have my own past.
Wishes always come with a price. Are you sure? You're ready?
I didn't catch that. What? I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat the question? Hina, loss. Gloomy Academy.
A girl hurries through a darkened city to her job. Her life with her father, as well as the lives of countless others, hang delicately in the balance. No matter how disheartened she may be, she bears the weight of her sins alone. All for the small, fragile happiness she has with her father. Graduation season soon approaches the Metropolitan High School. Echoes of excited students fill the after-school hallways. Summoned by her homeroom teacher, the girl makes her way to the faculty room.
Have you heard the rumors? I wonder if they're true.
The students' unusual murmurs cause unease to swell in her chest like a wave.
Oh dear.
As she announces herself, the teachers turn as one to look at her.
What?
She makes her way through the uncomfortable atmosphere as quietly as possible.
Can't be true, can it? Be quiet. I immediately knew what this was about. I was like, ah, shit. They found out. I have been dealing.
Her teachers used to await each of her tests with the pride of heightened expectations. But now they merely stare at her with disappointment.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
His words drop like a stone. They received a report that she has been selling drugs in the city. As a result, her offer to join an upstanding company after graduation has been rescinded. And as if adding insult to injury, she hears that she is to be suspended. Once the scolding is done, the girl wanders out of the office in a daze.
I feel bad for Hina.
All of her hard work has blown away like chaff in the wind. And horrible rumors are now racing through the school hallways like wildfire. She has nothing left but sorrow and despair, and so she gives herself over to them.
But nothing.
An inky sun rises in her heart.
I was
She
gonna
walks
say,
on, guided by its dismal light.
I've never, like, sold drugs, done drugs, any of that shit, but you do what you gotta do when you're living in poverty and are literally starving. They say she was selling drugs. Can you imagine being classmates with a criminal? So the way Yuzuki's went was he had decided to murk himself to, like, give his heart to his mom. And he, like, realized, like, this whole walking thing was him realizing that he doesn't have any friends. Her, it's like everybody's abandoned her now that they found out, it looks like. Whose homework am I supposed to copy now? Is that all our friendship was to you? The class average is gonna sink like a stone. She was always kind of full of herself anyway. I noticed that, like, they're all her friends, quote unquote. I hated how she was always sucking up to people. Who would pick their dad over their friends? I guess that's the friend that knew that was the reason why she was doing it, probably.
Cruel words swirl and eddy all about, forming a swift denial of her entire life. Unable to bear the strife in her heart, she finally stops running.
Daddy, why is my name Hina? It means sun, sweetie. I wanted you to grow up to be bright and cheerful.
She remembers what she and her father said to one another when she was young. Even when her mother scolded her. Even when she fought with her brother. Her father had always been on her side.
I've got to get
After a
home.
moment, she begins to walk once more. She walks so she might stay with her beloved father and smile at him like the sun.
Craved paths.
All that awaits her outside of the school is the endless, worried path home. By the time she makes up her mind to tell her father the truth, the sun has long since vanished. Their house is quiet as a grave. Believing her father to be asleep, she whispers, "I'm home." After a moment, she gropes for the light.
I'm turning the lights on, Dad.
What she sees is beyond her worst nightmares. The empty shell of her father swings slowly in the gloom. His hollow eyes, worn down by this painful reality, stare upon his only daughter.
Bye, Papa.
Her heart tears apart and shatters in her chest. Her last ray of sunlight flickers and dies. And as tears begin to form around the corner of her eyes, she finds herself tumbling into an endless dark.
No happy endings. Never. Never ever. Well, you know, it's fine. I'll just scream.
If only she was never here. If only... I did everything I could. I tried my best at school and work, no matter how hard things got. All so I could see Dad smile again. So then why? Why me?
Hina. Let's keep going. Once you repair the sun, you can do the same with your past. It's time for you to fulfill the purpose of your journey.
No. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, no, the whole entire point is because they each had a favorite parent, the thing was they saw the other parent as the bad person when they were both just really bad, like, people. I would say that the mom was, like, definitely the one that fucked it worse, but at the end of the day, the dad had a duty to, like, pull himself together for his daughter and failed to do so. Sorry. Why, you wonder? You'll know soon enough. Hopefully. Alright, here we go.
This is our last stop, Hina. It's the place in the cage, closest to the sun.
If you look, you'll see that there's a
And
path over here.
The spot closest to your world.
This is the way Yuzuki came up. Yeah, like, they were just dealt a really shitty hand. And I feel like for the parents, there was no better way they could have done it, with the exception of maybe being better people for their kids. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, they didn't put their kids first.
Makes me sad, knowing this is the end of our travels together.
Yeah, me too. I've never been this close to the sun before.
Hina, actually... Oh, never mind this old man. Come on,
Pa.
follow me.
Papa, what were you going to say? What were you going to say, Papa? Papa, I have questions. Papa, I have questions.
You'll find the altar of the sun at the top of these stairs. If you offer your fragments to it, you can fix the broken sun. Listen, Hina. I know that no matter what happens up there, you'll get through it. I know it from the bottom of my heart. So please.
Papa, I felt lighter since meeting you. It sometimes felt like I was talking to Dad during better times.
Okay, kiddo. This is your last big job. Good luck out there.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool. Go fix it.
Off I go.
Off we go. We get to fix the sun. Oto-san, I think.
Hina.
Don't look at the sun, you're gonna go blind, girl. And then she went blind.
So, tell me, kiddo. How do you want to change your past? So the time has finally arrived, Hina.
Yuzuki, it's time for your wish to come true. Tell me, Yuzuki. How do you want to change your past?
I want to save Mom.
Okay, so I saw this from Hina's perspective before, so... Nostalgic home.
Warm sunlight pools through the window. The only sound in the apartment is the buzz of a refrigerator. Within the room, a lone boy slumbers.
Sitting up. This
Now
is...
awake, his gaze quietly scans the room. This is his home, just as he remembers it. He has a faint recollection of his mother making breakfast, but it is a memory's whisper, nothing more. He recalls traversing stone towers in an attempt to save his mother. He shakes his head, telling himself it was all a dream.
I'm home.
But then, there comes a voice he does not expect to hear. The boy heads to the entrance, eager to see if the speaker is who he thinks it is.
Oh. My bad.
Standing there is his mother, who should be in the hospital. "Look at you, sleepyhead," she says with a cheerful smile. She's happy, an emotion he's not seen in years.
Mom.
Tears of relief begin to spill from his eyes.
Yuzuki, what's the matter?
The way she says his name is so gentle, so loving. But the boy forces his emotions down and replies, "I'm fine. It's nothing." He then makes an earnest wish. A wish for this brief moment of happiness to last forever.
So I know what happens in Hina's thing. So here's the thing. Saving Mom means that, you know, she's not gonna die of her illness. She's able to live a happy life. Right? But if you'll notice, they aren't a nuclear family still. Which means the crime she has committed against her family
The scent of books fills the library of an urban high school.
are still around.
The boy's eyes race across the pages of a complicated technical manual.
Like, they're still divorced.
The only sounds are the scrape of his finger across paper and the faint cries of students outside. The library is a place apart. It is his sanctuary, his peace.
Yeah, the wish only deleted the disease. It didn't get rid of the situation. It's like she miraculously got up and she's fine now.
Him here, and his mind is free to plunge into mathematical formulae. Numbers and symbols fill the pages of his notebook.
Yeah, he should have wished that his mom didn't fucking spend all their fucking money and put them in debt. Maybe the wish got her a heart transplant. Who knows?
As he finishes the proof for a difficult problem, he rises with a satisfied look. The sky settles into a deep flush as he heads home to his mother.
Dude, you totally rocked those exams. What sort of study books do you recommend? Come on, you gotta tell me.
Other students suddenly call out to him.
I'll, lend you some. My god, he can finally make friends now that he's not worried about giving his life for his mom.
Leaving the excited chatter behind him, the boy makes his way to the exit.
He's like, finally,
Though
I
his
can have
expression
it.
remains the same. The corners of his mouth loosen into a smile.
He's like, things are only up from here. No reason for him to become a doctor now, and probably for the best, because she'll blow that check. A quiet living space.
I'm home, he calls, the phrase unnatural on his lips.
Welcome to White Space. He does kind of look like a boy.
His mother collapses before his eyes. There is a knife, blood. She is dead beyond all doubt.
No, this can't be.
It is her second death, but this time it was done by his own sister's hand. Pain courses through his head, as though attempting to reject the tragedy before him. And amidst his pain, he hurls curses at his fate.
I mean...
You used the power of the moon to wish for a quiet life with your mother. But no matter how many times you rewrite the past,
I'll just fill our IV with this. Jesus!
Akagi always kills your mother.
Jeez.
Same as the time she killed her in the hospital.
Ma'am went fucking postal.
But I know you haven't forgotten you. Because you bear the same sin.
You killed your father! Yeah, no, so the whole entire point is the kids finally crack and just kill each other's fucking not parent. Hey, it's been a while, come on in.
Hatred and animosity roil in the boy's chest. He has come to question his estranged father, the one who abandoned him in the divorce.
The mom probably didn't let you have him in the divorce, kid. Let's be real.
He informs him that his mother hasn't long to live. He places the blame squarely on the abuse he inflicted upon her. But as he piles on questions and facts, his father interrupts.
I lost everything because of the debt she racked up. She deserves to die.
He cares not that she is dying. Indeed, he seems almost pleased. This is too much. Finally, the boy snaps. He lashes out and murders his father, staging it to look like suicide.
This is the truth of it all. The whole reason for this journey was for you to understand that. Because now, it's time for your wish to come true.
It's not a giant tree, but you know. Yeah, no, so like Hina goes to visit her mother in the hospital because she's dying. And she says the same thing. She says some weird shit. For me to save my mom? Follow me. I'll tell you why I brought you here. But she says that he doesn't deserve, like, a cent of any, like, he doesn't deserve a dime of his money. And she's happy that she bled him dry. So, like, yeah, it's just, like, and the cage contains a crate mini pass. Yeah, so, like, and then they both snap and they kill their parents. It's fucking just, oop. Looking back on all the pasts we fixed. Did you notice the similarities between them? Looks like two souls are having a bit of a fight. Why did it have to come to this? It's all your fault. These two are souls belonging to the sun and the moon. All these pasts we saw were stories of conflict too, right? Yeah, you'll notice that there is a duality between each of them. That Sadiu was supposed to be like the sun half of a story, and Priye was the moon half. For the two AI girls, Marie was supposed to be the sun half, and Yuria was the moon half. And then Udil was the sun half, and Sarafa was the moon half. Yes, you hate your ex, but perhaps don't say I'm glad your brother's dying your fucking son. Past containing opposing souls always ending in tragedy. Stop, please stop. To kill you, I'll kill you. You must die. Yeah, but it's the same thing on the reverse side. Don't say I'm glad you all have nothing to your, like, daughter, right? Dark souls of the moon and opposing them, bright souls of the sun. The souls of the sun and moon are fated to fight one another. She's the one we saw in the past. I had so much fun during my time at school with my best friends. How did she and I end up like this? The magician girl in a black uniform. Oh, maybe she was the moon then. Yeah, okay, I guess she is the moon. I thought I could shoulder the burden if only they became complete, were it not for Unit 1's mistake. Yeah, literally all they had to do was keep their kids in mind. A merciless ruler who governed in a black outfit. My fate was bound to my position as princess. But part of me believed that boy could save me. The princess who pretended to be a fortune teller, garbed in black. All three of them borrow the souls, pair souls belonging to the moon. I blame the bank. If we borrow their strength, I'm sure we can make cure. No, it looks like we're out of time. It's time for the two cages to merge. Hurry along then, head through the door. Once you do, your dream will... My dream. So here's the shitty thing. In order for his wish to come true... he's gotta get rid of a specific someone. Who will make that wish impossible. Unfortunate. You want coffee, but it's 10 p.m.? Get decaf.
I'll never forgive her. Never. Never.
Now that I've gone through both of these, I do pity Hina a bit more. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's the 2024 eclipse! Oh. Hi.
Hina Akagi.
Yuzuki Kurizome. I knew it. You killed Dad!
Like you're one to talk. You killed Mom.
No matter how much you struggle, you two were always destined to face each other. Just like all the pasts you've prepared.
Out of my way.
Get a grip, kid. We're talking about your last living family.
That's right. Is fighting her really your only choice?
Even if she is family, I can't forgive her.
Oh. Looks like your mind is made up.
This sword.
It's the power you need to make your wish come true. Those with souls of darkness have suffered for long enough. Cast off their cursed chains!
Fight by my side.
It's gonna be really awkward when I have Hina in my loadout. It's gonna be really awkward when I have Hina in my loadout! Ah! Oh, okay.
I thought we would be friends forever.
I was happy just being by your side.
If I didn't do things worse, maybe we wouldn't fight. Has it all my fault? Is this what my search for perfection wrought?
No. It's all because I placed too great a burden on you. Even still, our only choice is to give ourselves over to fate.
We wouldn't have needed to take from one another if we never met.
No, it was fate that we met. Even our missed connections were fate.
Not the murderous monster girl.
I'm sorry. This is the only way we can end this.
I will do better next time. Let us sink into the depths of the abyss together.
Must you do fight? Yes. Well, shit. Okay, damn. Here's your sword then.
We only realize what we have once it's gone. Only then do we understand just how precious it was. You're doomed to the same fate as us.
I can't go back.
I guess because she's got a white sheet on her head. But no, I think that it's supposed to be the positive versus the negative.
I've waited so long for this.
Hold on.
It's all I've lived for since the day Mom died.
Let's slow it down so we can hear the dialogue.
Whatever. Time for you to get a taste of what Dad went through. I was always jealous of you. Nothing ever fazed you.
Oh no, what's happening?
Do you know how much I had to fake it just to get by in life?
You know nothing about me. I was never okay with being a loner, or getting made fun of. How could I be? I've been hurt over and over. I kept wishing I could die, but no one gave a crap. I'm an outsider. I'm nothing.
I love the zoom in.
Die already!
The zoom in said help.
Shut up. This pain is nothing. It's nothing compared to the hell I lived through.
We zoom in and zoom out. Don't you love the moon in the background, guys? It's like fantastic. Camera had to die to the game had to die to hide the camera angle zooming crime. I'm fucking dead. You know, it's fine. They're just censoring it. We can't look at kids dying, chat. I love the zoom in and out, you know, symbolism.
Damn it. Damn it.
With this, my revenge will be complete.
But I just wanted to be with Dad again. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry.
Our last living family.
What am I thinking?
I have to avenge Dad.
Okay, so we have a choice here. From here on, the story is yours. What do you want to happen? Yuzuki should get her revenge. Hina should get her revenge. Hina and Yuzuki shouldn't fight. Alright, well, I know what happens if Hina and Yuzuki don't fight when you're Hina. And in fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do that one. Just because why not? Because what ends up happening is Yuzuki kills Hina if he should get his revenge. Hina kills Yuzuki if you say Hina should get her revenge. Hina and Yuzuki shouldn't fight. I was not expecting what happened. I was not expecting it at all. And I think that it's the best of the three options. In my personal opinion.
Always walked a dark path.
Alone, crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
But there was always a faint light in my life.
And that light was what kept me going.
That's how I know.
There has to be
Another way.
Well, we didn't kill each other, now what?
Looks like we're never going back to our world, huh? I guess we're supposed to stay in the cage.
A fitting place for wicked people who committed grave sins.
God, you're such a nerd.
Oh, lay off.
Oh. Goodness. I think I may have dropped my purse somewhere.
Well, well, why don't you two go on ahead?
All right. What a beautiful view.
So this is our home now.
Oh dear. Alright, well, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go up here. Teehee. Okay, so actually I lied. I thought that, like, something happened, but I think I literally had no choice but to kill one of them the first time round. That was the first time I've seen that. Well done, you two. Glad to see you completed your mission. Though I must say, I did not expect you to sympathize with them so much. You realize that's very much against the rules, right? Yes, we know. We're prepared to accept any punishment. No, that's alright. Disposing of a couple of underperformers won't have any impact on our plans. Our testing is complete. A path can be opened by causing the sun and moon to overlap at this point. We cannot avoid a conflict with Earth? Oh no.
Even so, someone's gonna need to look after those kids. And that's our job.
Not Earth! Okay, now we should be going back to the cage, because... Back to the cage. Hey! Time for Japanese. Password success. Theo's back! From a world of memories to the cage. To reality! The people and the world! I'm excited. I haven't actually played much of the people in the world, so I'm really excited to get to it. That being said, we're not done with the sun and the moon. We have to see Hina's side of things. That being said, that's right, I killed Yuzuki. I killed Yuzuki, that's right. Oops. Like, if you kill Yuzuki, she just fucking goes nuts. She, like, laughs and she's like, I did it, I avenged you, Dad. And then if Yuzuki kills her, he does the same thing. And then he just turns into a weapon. Like, there's just no happy ending. That last one must have been a good end, quote unquote, because we are on the side B, perhaps.
さて、何をしようかしら。
Mama, you changed nationalities, Mama. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's go to the map, and we are going to go back to the sun and the moon. We're gonna stay on side A, and we're gonna go to Daybreak. And we want to start... I think this is the final scarecrow. Shit. Maybe here? Let's try here. And then it's gonna be like, downloading shit. And I'm gonna be like, God damn it. Alright, well, let's pray that things don't go to shit. You need your beauty sleep. Alright, Henry, thanks for swinging in. We'll see you later. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming quite a bit because we're trying to get through Nier ReIncarnation before it closes down. So there will be more streams to come. We have until the 29th. Technically the 28th. So we only have 4 days. 4 days to get through the people in the world and like all of the stuff I said I wanted to do. And with the fucking thing fighting me every step of the way too, Jesus. Oh, hey. Alright, so let me see here. I am currently still just doing this whole thing. Adding the base colors is such a fucking pain in my eyes. Bedtime. Alrighty. Take care. Yeah, this is literally just going to be Hina's side of things. I feel like I want to get it. I want to at least get the sun and the moon stuff done today. Just so that way we can have a fresh start tomorrow. Now if only the game wouldn't explode. It would just load. Alas. Alas, chat, we cannot have nice things. I'm so excited for the people in the world because I haven't done it. So, it'll be nice to like actually do it for once. You guys can go on this journey with me. There we go. That being said, I'm also making a playlist. It's not done, but like for those of you who just haven't seen or haven't been here for all of Nier ReIncarnation, I'm working on it. So hopefully the playlist will be done soonish. Did it do it? It's doing something. I'm so proud of you, game. You're doing it. Very slowly. God, what I'm gonna end up doing is just doing the people in the world. Yeah, okay.
There's a bird statue here.
Ooh, poke it! Poke it!
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do the very last scarecrow, but that's okay, we can just skip. Sadafa's and we're just gonna have to skip through Sadafa's ending, it's fine.
Did I just warp here?
Yuzuki, your little dot thingy just poofed off the map.
What are you talking about?
Just keep going, kid.
Oh, god damn it.
Whoa.
To be fair, we get...
These flowers are glowing.
I don't mind hearing kindness shit, I guess.
Something about this place feels so sad.
It is sad. The saddest. Kinda my queen. When is she coming back?
This is my sister's bird keychain. She loved this thing. Always kept it clipped to her school bag. Oh, wow. This is Mom's wallet. My sister and I bought her this as a present. Does someone live here? Wait, is this my pen? My sister and I would always try to see who could spin pens the longest. Huh? Does this door not open?
Well, that's weird. It should be the way forward. Oh, strange. Reception pretty bad.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you just right there, you.
The call cut out. Now what do I do?
Now we go and we vibe.
Guess I'll take a break here. Don't mind if I do. It's really quiet without Mama and Babe. Something's missing without them. Isn't it about time you wake up? A quiet voice rouses me from a deep and dreamless sleep.
He's gonna stop breathing in my ear like that.
As I fight my way to wakefulness, I find myself in a sleeping bag inside a tent. I'm in the campground my family used to visit. It's late. The sky is clear, the air brisk. I used to use my father's telescope to gaze at the beautiful jewels in the sky. Though I rarely said anything, I always found myself wanting to go on and on about the stars. Whenever I mentioned a star's name, Mom would compliment me, and my sister would make a face like she was annoyed I got it first. It made me feel like I was the center of the world.
Oh.
Just like the moon is the center of the night sky. It's now a memory I keep locked deep inside my heart.
He's dead.
Later, much later, my family changed. As Mom started racking up debt, Dad became violent. Her usual calm expression was now twisted into a permanent grimace of anguish. The reality of that was terrifying, and I started spending as much time away from home as possible. As my family fell apart around me, I found myself bemoaning my misfortune. My days were a long, dark tunnel with no end, and all I could do was keep walking forward. And though I prayed someone would offer a hand of salvation, I knew it would never come.
Well, alright then. It's fine. We don't need happy stories. It's fine. They hug it out in the end. That's all that matters.
Wake up, Yuzuki!
Guess I fell asleep.
Gosh, you're such a little sleepyhead.
You were snoring like a babe.
Mama? Babe, how did you get here?
There's nowhere you can go where I won't find you.
You know how hard it was to knock down all those walls to get here?
Well then, now that we're a trio again, let's get back to work. Goodness, look there! Is that a key?
Yeah, we love keys.
I wonder if it'll open the door in the back.
In the back. Beep.
We made it out! Yay!
Admit it, kid. You were lonely without us, right?
I bet you two missed each other so much!
Not really.
If we have time, we'll go ahead and we'll like go through all of side A. It's just like we just don't have time for anything but like the major differences, which are all in Sadafa's chapter. Oh god. Everything exploded. Send help. My eyes. And then this should be the final scarecrow.
We're finally at the next scarecrow.
Oh, or is this the third one? Is this the third one?
So this is it. The fourth
Okay, thank God.
and final scarecrow.
I was like,
This is still the third one.
oh, it's not.
Oh, dang it. I was so confident and now I just feel silly.
You know, it's fine. I guess I can change the character to Hina. Or to Yuzuki. He has no fucking levels because I didn't level him. Ah! That's fine. We'll just skip it, guys. It's fine. The wounded pair. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm good. Of all the people that they could have done twice, it had to be Sadafa.
Run if you can.
What? She's so angry. I forgot to level up Yuzuki. Oops. It's fine. Who needs levels when you can just win? No, we skip. I already saw Sadava's shit. I don't need to see it again. I already saw Sadava being a dumb bitch. I don't gotta see it again. Could have had the moon, the stars, the sun, all of it. Then she had decided to play games, and here we are.
What's with the whole switching places plan? It's so roundabout.
I mean, you've had crushes before, right, you? Sometimes you just gotta get in their heads.
No.
Well, I guess so.
He's me. Literally me right now. What the fuck is this? Okay, so we are going to have to do this. It's fine. We're fine. I'm scared that we're gonna get stuck in loading hell if I'm not careful, so...
I guess we're doing this.
I guess we're doing this, chat.
Here I go.
You got this.
Oh, Yuzuki doesn't have his character shit maxed out. Oop. This is fine. Oh, that means I don't have their character stories. Oof. Big oofies. It's fine. I'll just get those tomorrow. Like, in order to do their character stuff, I believe you have to have... I didn't mean to click that. You have to have their character ranks maxed out. So I don't have them maxed out or anything. Oops. My bad. It's fine. My cat is very begrudgingly sitting up here looking at me.
Run if you can.
Beep, beep. Next. Kitty, why you glaring, huh? You glaring. She looks so angry. My cute angry child. She's like past all of the like plushies and stuff and she's just glaring. It's You're not having a good time, baby. What's wrong?
Okay, so seriously, back to the crushes topic. Who's on your mind, you?
What a load of bullplop. How dare you cheat on Mama?
Oh my gosh, I need to know more.
We are not having this conversation.
Alright, last
This
scarecrow.
is really the last scarecrow, I promise.
Time to see what kind of ending awaits those two.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's skip this. I don't want to hit skip story because I'm worried I'm gonna forget and then we're gonna like fuck up the stupid the thing when we finally actually get where we need to go. So that's why I'm like, let's not accidentally fuck this up. Still no Persona. Hey there, Accelerator. If you're waiting for Persona 3, you're gonna be waiting a while. I feel like I should mention that.
A lonely wind dances through the nighttime city. In fortune teller's garb, the princess follows the sailor boy and her lady-in-waiting.
Why am I listening to this? Hold up. Skip! Oh, to use a Persona character? I've already done that. I used Joker several times.
I guess we're doing this.
Is that all?
Persona 5 fucking
you don't
crossover
regret
event
this.
killed this game. Isn't that like the running joke that everything that's had a Persona 5 event, like mobile game wise, has closed within a year?
What a pain.
Or that it only had like a year left on its life cycle?
As the battle...
Bye. We already fucking listened to your story, lady. You need Genshin to get a Persona 5 collab.
How not let you have the princess?
I am the princess.
You know nothing of the princess. You do not see her true self.
Oh my god.
Nonsense. I'm the only one who can make her smile.
It's not of us frustrating.
Don't stand in the way of our freedom.
Why? I wanted you to look at me and only me. Yet my wish never came true. Why?
Madam.
At the end of the
I
battle,
minimized
the sailor
a
boy
thing.
falls
Send help.
unconscious.
I
where
don't
the
care.
princess finds her will to
I don't care. The story sucks. Take me to the next one. The story. We're skipping it because we just did the story. EP. Alright. I think we just have to skip the last you thing and then everything else is going to be unique.
And that takes care of that. I guess there's not a lot of time left, huh? When the 4 moons... No, when the 4 keys come together. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Yuzuki. What should I do?
Mama.
Oh, whoopsies. Gotta get back in gear.
I don't have the heart to make them fight each other. Like, been there, done that, don't need it.
I guess their wishes came true in the end. In a way. Still, can't say it ended well for them.
Okay then! You've done so well repairing everything.
Off we go.
So this is the last Luna fragment.
You need to repair the moon now, so let's keep going.
Yep.
The moon has the power to make people's wishes come true, right? So once I fix it,
She's like, sure, whatever you say, kid.
Guess I'm heading this way.
Let's say someone had to be sacrificed for you to complete your objective. If push came to shove, what would you do?
The hell? I don't know. I'll just think about it and make the best decision I can.
I would just think about it.
Next is my own past.
Making wishes a reality will always come with a price. Are you sure you're prepared?
Wait. Yuzuki loss. If this starts to look exactly like it.
The boy does nothing but study and work.
Yeah, I think so.
The stress of his...
Yeah, okay, so this is the same thing. He's about to murk himself to save his mom, but then his mom dies. Dies, quote unquote. Okay. We're good. I don't need to see this again. Bye, Mom!
If only he was never here. If only... I gave up everything in my life. I didn't need or care about anything unless it helped Mom. But then... damn it.
Yuzuki. Let's keep going. Once you repair the moon, I'm sure your past will...
Off we go! His elevator is always so aggressively fast. Alright, Mama, let's go.
It's finally time for us to complete our objective.
Sure thing, Mama. God, and then this is where all the fucking problems started. Oh god, my eyeball. Hey there. Are you doing well? No, I suppose you wouldn't be. Up to this point, you restored many different kinds of pasts. You saw how the friendship between a witch and a werebeast came to its end, how fate shouldered by two AI girls reached their ultimate conclusion, and how a star-crossed thief and a princess made their wishes come true. It was absolutely necessary that you fix all these pasts. Why, you wonder? You'll know soon enough.
Well, this is the last stop on our journey.
I
This
could
is the
honestly
spot in
skip
the
this
cage
next part,
that's
but
closest
it's
to the
fine.
moon. And the spot closest to your world, Yuzuki.
I love that Hina comes from the other set of stairs. It's like, aw.
Gosh, we've been through so much together, haven't we?
Yeah. Never thought I'd get this close to the moon.
Oh. Yuzuki, to tell you the truth... Oh, never mind me. It's nothing. Come on, you. This way.
I wonder if we can just skip to... like up top. Or if we have to talk to Mama. Looks like we have to talk to Mama.
You'll find the altar of the moon at the top of these stairs. Once you place the fragments on it, you should be able to fix the broken moon. You're such a good, diligent boy, Yuzuki. No matter what happens, I know you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. So...
You know, it's been fun traveling with you. Plus, you really helped me out. A lot, actually.
Oh, Yuzuki.
Well, look at that. The kid has a heart after all.
This is your last big job. Now go get him, Tiger!
Alright, here goes nothing.
Alright, off we go. So we get to see this again. Oh, I can't auto. Bullshit. Oh, thank God. So we get to see this one more time. In we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. If we can skip it, I'm skipping it. Bye! We've already seen Yuzuki fix the moon. So we're
the
skipping it.
time has finally arrived. Yuzuki.
Hina, it's time for your wish to come true. So, tell me, kiddo. How do you want to change your past?
I want to live with my dad.
I'm blind. Nostalgic home.
Warm sunlight pools through the window. The apartment is old and filled with dust. Within it, a lone girl slumbers.
This is...
Now awake, her gaze quietly scans the room. This is her home, a place so full of memories. Her father is not to be found in his usual spot. She faintly recalls venturing into a strange world in order to regain a normal life with him. Was it all a dream? Her murmur melts into the quiet of the room.
I'm home.
There comes a sudden, kind voice. The girl heads to the entrance, eager to see if the speaker is who she thinks it is.
I can't believe that for the mom she needed a heart transplant and all the dad needed was a fucking job. Probably.
Standing there is her father, dressed in a suit. He offers her a smile and says, "Guess what, Pumpkin? I finally found a new job." He is happy. It is an emotion she's not seen on his face in years.
Dad.
She buries her face into his chest and sobs.
What's the matter, honey?
He responds by saying her name
Oh, you know.
over and over as he strokes her hair. In that moment, she thinks everything will finally be all right. The girl sheds tears in the warmth of her father's embrace. She then makes an earnest wish. A wish for this brief moment of happiness to last forever.
Ordinary Academy.
In a metropolitan high school, the windows have been flung wide to welcome the summer sun. The chatter of students eager to head home fills the halls. A girl emerges from a classroom.
I got a feeling I totally nailed the math test, but I thought we promised to flunk it together. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, geez, I definitely bombed that math test. Come on, you gotta help me study this weekend. I'll never ask for another favor again.
Her friend asks her for yet another once-in-a-lifetime favor. "All right," says the girl, "but you owe me 2 sodas now."
You free after this? Want to hit up the arcade? Sorry, man. Wish I could, but I got a shift today. Hina just friggin' destroying the charts. It's fine. Great work on your test. We're all expecting great things from you.
Her teacher's confidence in her ability could not be more clear. "It's because you're a good teacher," responds the girl, giving him a polite smile that reaches the eyes.
She can be genuinely happy now, chat. Wanna head home together?
With a quick invitation, she takes her friend shopping near the train station. She wants to reward herself for doing so well on her tests.
We did so well, chat. So well. I say as I scream internally.
The girl hurries home after stopping by the sweets shop near the station. She wants to celebrate her test results with her father over his favorite treat of cream puffs. I'm home, she calls after stepping through the door.
Oh no! Rip.
Her father collapses before her eyes. There is a knife, blood. He is dead beyond all doubt.
No, this can't be happening.
It is his second death, but this time it was done by her own brother's hand.
I'm assuming the mom died and he just couldn't
Pain courses through her head,
deal.
as though attempting to reject the tragedy before her. Amidst her pain, she hurls curses at her fate.
You used the power of the sun to wish for a quiet life with your father. But no matter how many times you rewrite the past,
Yeah.
Mizuki Korezome always kills your father. Same as the time he staged your father's suicide.
This
But
is
I
fine.
know you haven't forgotten, Hina. Because you bear the same sin.
He's pretty strong for a
Hatred
nerd.
and
Yeah.
animosity roil in the girl's chest.
So now we can see how this went.
She has come to question her estranged mother, the one who abandoned her in the divorce.
Again, that abandoned. She's in the hospital. What do you want? Well, it's you. I haven't seen you in ages.
She informs her mother that her father has committed suicide. She places the blame squarely on the insurmountable debt her mother left him with. But as she piles on questions and facts, her mother interrupts.
He did this to me. It's only right that he should die.
She cares not that he is dead. She seems almost pleased. This is too much. Finally, the girl snaps. She fills her mother's IV with poison, ending her life.
This is the truth of it all. The whole reason for this journey was for you to understand that.
It's like, ma'am, you did this to
Because
yourself.
now, it's time for your wish to come true.
Both parents just awful people. I'm glad your fucking father's dead. He's a piece of shit, Hina. It's a great thing she had her self-defense poison on her that day, as any person should have. So it's not possible for me to live with my dad anymore, is it? Follow me, Hina. I'll tell you why I brought you here. The cage contains a great many pasts. Looking back on all the pasts we've fixed, did you not notice the similarities between them? Looks like two souls are having a bit of a fight. Why did it have to come to this? It's all your fault. These two are belonging to the sun and the moon. I'll just die, it's fine. All these paths we saw were stories of conflict too, right? Paths containing opposing souls, always ending in tragedy. Stop, please stop. I'll kill you, you must die. Why do they all know the fucking, like, chop move from Kill Bill? That five-finger heart stopper move. Opposing them, dark souls of the moon. These souls of the sun and moon are fated to fight one another. I know her. We saw her in one of the pasts. I've become so hideous. I can no longer stay by her side. An unsightly werebeast who hid herself under a white cloth. All I wanted was to save the people of my country through song, but in the end, I fell by Unit 2's hands. A good, just idol in a white outfit who sang for the people. If it meant my survival, there's nothing I wouldn't take for myself. But the princess's smile remained beyond my reach. I'll just die, it's fine. The thief boy who pretended to be a sailor garbed in white. All three of them bear souls belonging to the sun. If we borrow their strength, I'm sure we can make your... Oh no, it looks like we're out of time. It's time for the two cages to merge. Hurry along then, head through the door. Once you do, your dream will. My dream. It's the sun! Oh.
I'll never forgive him. Never. Never.
Oh. Okay then. It's the eclipse! Alrighty then. You know.
Yuzuki Kurizome.
The way she says that hurts me.
Akagi, I knew it.
Oops.
You killed Mom.
Like you're one to talk. You killed Dad.
No matter how much you struggle, you two were always destined to face each other. Just like all the past you've repaired.
Don't get in my way, Papa. I'm going to.
Think about it, kiddo. He's your last living family. Is fighting him really your only choice?
Even still,
Even if he is family, I just can't forgive him.
Looks like your mind is made up.
This sword.
It's the power you need to make your wish come true.
It's got her phone on it. It's got a
Those
phone
with souls
case.
of light have suffered for long enough. Cast off their cursed chains.
This woman has a phone holder on her sword.
Fight by my side.
Does he also have he does. Oh my god. Send help. Alright, so I'm gonna slow it down just so that we don't cut out any dialogue. Because I feel like the dialogue got cut off the last time we did this.
I don't need anything else. I can be with you.
We can't be together, no matter how much we care for each other.
But why?
It's the world that's wrong, not us.
I'm sorry. Had I not failed,
I ran the activations countless times. The outcome never changed.
if only we'd been together.
Oh, the ones that want to be together. I see.
I just wanted someone to see me for who I truly was.
I want someone to smile. And I must lose someone in order to make this wish come true.
Okay, did that work? Did I get all the lines? Is that all the lines? Can I speed up? We're speeding up.
I'm
Stop!
sorry.
Oh.
I always.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I think we're fine.
I won't say goodbye.
Jesus, I can't tell. I won't say goodbye.
This is the last thing I take.
Okay, so there we go. We got all the lines this time. I'm gonna kill my brother. Surely there's another way. No, well shit. Damn. Okay, here's a gun.
We only realize what we have once it's gone.
Only then do we understand just how precious it was.
You're doomed to the same fate as us.
I can't go back.
Is it gonna zoom?
I've been waiting so long for this. Ever since the day you killed Dad.
Wrong! I am going to kill you! Right here and right now! I always hated you! Treated you everything. And you always seemed so damn happy. You know how hard I worked to try and keep up with you?
You don't know me. You're just making up crap so you can feel bad. Everyone, all of them, they just kept trying to force me to smile. It didn't matter what I was going through. It didn't matter if all I wanted was to cry and disappear. No one helped me. No one!
Damn it.
Give up and die. And you?
This pain is nothing. It's nothing compared to the hell I lived through.
Are we good? We're good? We're done with dialogue? Okay. me. Try counseling. Oh, that was the whole thing.
Damn it.
Now, I'll finally get my revenge.
I just wanted to live with Mom again. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
What am I thinking?
I'm going to avenge Mom.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit Hina music you shouldn't fight again, just because I'm curious if anything different's going to happen. And then don't worry, what I'll probably do is, like, for the next couple of streams, we'll start here and then, like, we'll watch one and the other right before we hop into the people in the world. You know what I mean? Just because, why not? But I'm curious to see if there's anything different for this third option up here. If we play it as Hina, specifically. If not, well, sorry. But don't worry, we'll see the other two.
I've always walked a dark path.
Alone. Crushed by the weight of reality.
People speak.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
But there was always a faint light in my life.
And that light was what kept me going.
That's how I know.
There has to be
Another way.
My eyes. Well, we just blew up the sun and the moon. Humanity's doomed. Okay, it's the same, it looks like.
Use them.
Yep.
Idiot.
Yeah! Oh no, I think it says Hina. Okay. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Okay, so he does say Hina. I thought he said yeah. They are indeed two halves of a whole dumbass. Oh my god. Well. Meow.
Looks like we're never going back to our world, huh? I guess we're supposed to stay in the cage.
A fitting place for wicked people who committed grave sins.
God, you're such a nerd.
Oh, lay off.
Oh. Goodness. I think I may have dropped my purse somewhere.
Well, why don't you two go on ahead?
All right. What a beautiful view.
So this is our home now.
I think I was Mama last time. I'm Papa now, maybe, question mark. These two remind me of the pods that saved the androids in Automata. Oh dear. Though I must say I do not accept for you to sympathize with them so much. It's against the rules. Alright, so it doesn't look like anything's changed. I can't skip! I can't skip, chat! Our casting is complete. We cannot avoid a conflict with the Earth. Why is the Earth? Why are we warring with Earth?
Even so, someone's gonna need to look after those kids. And that's our job.
We finally got the mama and papa we fucking deserved. Alright, you guys. That's gonna be it for me. Starting tomorrow, we will unfortunately not have the English dub anymore. But we will have the start of The People in the World. And so I'm really, really excited about that because I have not gone through The People in the World. With the exception of the first story, so I'm really curious to see how this goes. And I hope you guys are excited too. From a world of memories to the cage to reality! I'm so excited! People in the world. I'm excited. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get these headphones off my head. I'm gonna relax. You guys enjoy yourselves, and I will see you guys later today. Bye bye.